black people are very afraid of the police. That is a big part of our culture. No matter how rich you are, how old you are. We're just afraid of them. We got every reason to be afraid of them.
On today's episode, I'll be at Ray's Barbers in Thornton Heath, Croydon. And today's topic is police brutality. Stay tuned.
You know what I mean? Like, you're a white lady. You ever been pulled over before? You know, and then what they say, let me see your driver's license and your registration, right? See, I'm just guessing. That's not what they say to us. I mean, you wouldn't believe what they say to us.
Hey, boss. Hey, boss. Get on the ground! What's that for, man? 16 19 shot fire. Fuck!
The police in a uniform are the system. One of the things is you're teaching them to trust their judgment. Exactly. But what you're teaching them is not what they're seeing. Exactly. So when they go on the street, right, and they're seeing that another man, right, is abusing their manhood and disrespecting them as a man, right, and talking down to their pride and to the principle that you've taught them and belittling them, and they're supposed to be upstanding citizens of the uniform.
98% of the time, I have to teach them that.
No, I know.
I have to instill that.
No, but the very thing about it is...
Because there's a difference between our children and the people who make it a career to rob, to steal, to be defiant, to be rude.
The very thing that you're saying is good, yeah, from a woman's perspective, right? But from a male perspective, you're in error. And I tell you why you're in error.
No, I think you're saying that because you think because you're a man, you have to prove you have all of it.
Let me tell you why. Let me give you the reason why. Let me give you the reason why. Yeah? As a man, right, we are a protector. We are a provider. We teach and we're willing to die for our family and our children and our spouse. Yeah? Right? We're supposed to be there for them on every level. What's happening now, yeah, is that level of teaching happens after the Brixton riot and things start happening. You see this level of teaching where the men become so passive that they allow other men from different community to walk over them and to trot over them, to frustrate them and manipulate them. And the men that we're raising have more emotional woman tendency than male focus and testosterone. Yeah, what these males are doing, they're coming out gal. They're running up and down killing one another because of their emotional disposition. Right? Now, as a man now.
Are you trying to say because you're a man you're crying then there's something?
No. As a man, right? Another man in another community, whether he's in suit or not, he's not superior than I am. Right? I respect him not based upon the suit, but based upon the principle and the vigor that he stands for. If he steps out of that, I do not have to respect him. Just because you wear a uniform.
How does he step out of that?
All right. Well, as a police come up to me and say to me that he stopped me, right? He stopped me in my car, or he stopped me on the road. It's broad daylight. You stopped me, right? Why are you stopping me? Routine check. Now, according to the law, there is such thing as a routine check. Yes. Now, we just wanted to check you to see if you have anything on you. Yeah. Hold on. But immediately you violate me because I know my right. You violate me. You cannot stop me for the sake of stopping me.
But he's giving you a reason.
No, that's not reason.
It's a routine check.
There's no such thing.
How many times have you had a routine check? How many times have you had a routine check?
Watch this now.
You can't be suspicious of every.
No, what I'm trying to say is illegal for them to stop you on a routine check. Now you stop me. Hold on. You stop me in my car. You stop me in my car, right? Now you stop me in my car. You might stop me under the traffic road at section 163. You stop me, you check my ID. Now I'll come up clear. Yeah, I've got my insurance.
So you're
willingly, I've given my ID. But now you've ordered me and my passenger to come out the car. Yeah? Now, I've got insurance on my car. Then you're surrounding me, you're intimidating me, you're talking to me like I'm an idiot. You're swearing at me. You turn around, you push up on the fence. Hold on. You turn around, you push up on the fence. Hold on. Give me a hand for a second. Yeah? Have you got anything on you? Yes? Alright, now, why are you moving? Hold on, why are you tensing?
Exactly.
Why are you tensing? What's your problem?
Pull away your hand.
Hold on.
That's your question.
No, remember, you're not tensing. All you're doing is your natural reflex of your muscle will just tense up because I'm gripping you. Right? Now, immediately, I said, what are you doing? Why are you resisting, mate? Have you got something to hide? Why are you resisting? That's it. You're back up against the fence because they've manipulated the system so much that they know exactly how to trigger you off. And because these are children, we as men who grown up with woman tendency do not know how to protect our children. And you know what will happen? Shame on us as men in our community that can't defend children against grown men who have right and power, who abuses it on a day-to-day basis. And we have these cheek to turn around and criticize our children for not handling a problem that we weren't big enough to deal with in the first place. Crazy.
What do you do in that situation then?
Alright, you have to know as a man, a police officer can't just stop me and interrogate me like that. Only because one, I have power, two, I'm growing, and three, I know my right. Yeah? You have to physically abuse me, and even then, I also know my right. Yeah, and it's happened before where they're beating me up, they bust my chin, they cuff me, throw you into the van, and then say that you tried to assault them. At the end of it, I won the case. Yeah, but the duty said I work with the police, so you can't now press charges. They try to tell you not to because you're not going to win because the system pays for you now to go against them, and they don't want that. You understand? So the whole system now remember.
That's different.
No, but it happens.
You fit the description of what they don't like.
Yeah, but you and
Nice looking man, nice car, or nice woman.
What is that illegal? When is that illegal? Now hear this now. I feel so bad about it, right? That I even spoke to the MP about it, yeah, because they had a thing called they done the stop and search. And one of the things that they also did was they were doing DNA processing.
Yes.
Their thing was they wanted to collect as much DNA as possible, just randomly stopping people, arresting them, bring them to the police station, and then take their DNA just to put them in the system.
You're gonna arrest me for right on the sidewalk? Bro,
okay,
no,
I'm telling you right
Officer
now.
N. Martinez, Merced Police.
Yes, you do.
I don't have to give you
Yes,
nothing.
you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Why?
So that I can.
Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
You're serious? You're serious? Okay, yeah, I'm serious.
Yeah, that's what they were doing. They've done that for a few years. It's called DNA processing. When you check DNA processing, right, one of the things that and I saw the facts at the station by the commander, I had to go there under the MP say so to get the facts. When I saw the facts here, 24,000 black people getting stopped in Croydon per year, when Croydon only have about 5,000 black people. 24, and these are people between 15 to 20. Hold on, what level is street crime in Croydon? Street crime levels only 3%. So how are you stopping 24,000 people in Croydon, yeah, 40s, and in the area where there's only about 15,000 people? You're stopping 24,000 per year, over 2,000 people per month. The same people over and over again. It's called interrogation. Yeah, and intimidation and harassment. Yeah, you can't just stop the same people 4 or 5 times. And you know what? Every time they arrest people, you know how many people get charged? One in probably about 10 or 15 people get charged. Yeah, so that means you've arrested 10 people, let them go, probably 1 you've charged. So immediately you're arresting the wrong people because you can do so. Yeah,
so and because goes on.
So you're showing a strong police presence and a fear factor you're spreading that there's crime and this in the community, but there isn't. It's not facts. It's based upon fear, strategy, and tactics. I'm giving you evidence. This is facts. Yeah, I've seen the figures. Figures that normal men are not privileged to. I've seen it. Men has to be the one that teaches men or the young men in how to deal with this situation. And I know as a woman you're gonna teach it because from a woman's perspective, if an officer comes up to you, he's probably gonna try and, if you're mature, he's gonna deal with you on a level. right? If you're young, he might try, but he might get a female officer to kind of rough you up, yeah? Because he does nothing for their ego. Their ego only seems to come alive when they harass the black men, and especially the young black men.
Put your hands behind your back. Now.
You hear her talking to you?
Hey,
Do you hear her talking to you?
alright, no, hey, chill.
I'm not doing nothing to you.
Alright, it's all
This is
good.
what they do to black people, bro. You see what they
This is
do?
Merced.
And the thing about it is, I'll tell you what as well, the guys who are policing this area, they're not from down here. They're from Kent, they're from Essex, and they're not going around black people. So what happens is they're coming into a community, and I've seen the facts of this, they're coming to a community where they're policing a community that they do not understand the temperament. Right? So if they're not around black people, we're speaking like this is aggressive. It's just aggressive. This is an argument. This is a call for police backup, right? Now to us, this is normality. This is how we speak. If a white police from this area went to Langford or Hazy Manor or Selsden, yeah, and they hear us talking, they'll be like, yeah, lads, alright, calm it down, but he probably come in and say, what you guys talking about? And he will be so relaxed that he'll be like, yeah, alright, I'll see you guys later. Yeah? And he will understand immediately that this is not a threat, these guys are just having fun. We can just look, see the body language, he'll be able to assess it very easily. Matter of fact, those guys are not the one that they put down on this street. It is the guys that are intimidating. They've only read about us. They've only seen us on the news. Yeah? Yes, to us. They've only seen us on the news and they don't know how to deal with us. So the first thing they do is jump out with aggression and bully tactics.
One day, the truth will come out.